Did you know that 45% of job seekers skip writing cover letters? Yet, 53% of employers prefer a candidate who submits one. That's right, something as simple as a cover letter could be your golden ticket in a competitive job market. In this video, we're not just going to tell you to write a cover letter, we're going to show you how to craft one that tells your unique story. From grabbing the hiring manager's attention right at the start to leaving them nodding in agreement by the end, we've got insider tips and strategies that make a difference. Think your cover letter is just a formality? Think again. We'll dive into the nitty-gritty of what makes a cover letter pop, avoiding common pitfalls, and how to tailor it for different industries. And because we know everyone hates typos, we'll even show you how to polish your letter until it shines. Stay tuned as we unlock the secrets to a cover letter that not only complements your resume but makes it come alive. Ready to stand out in a pile of applications? Let's get started. Chapter 1: Introduction to Cover Letters. Imagine you're about to knock on the door of your dream job. Your resume is your ID, showing you're part of the club. But your cover letter? That's your personal introduction, your chance to say, "Hey, let's talk. I'm interesting and exactly who you need." Why does this matter? Well, while your resume lists your achievements, your cover letter tells your story. It's your opportunity to connect the dots for the hiring manager, showing not just what you've done, but who you are. Think of it like this: every job application sends out hundreds of resumes, a sea of names and grades. Your cover letter is a lifeboat, making sure you stand out, get noticed, and, most importantly, get remembered. It's not just a formality, it's your first impression. And in the job market, impressions count. So, what makes a cover letter good? It's not about using big words or fancy jargon. It's about being authentic, showing your passion, and making a personal connection. It's your voice amid the silence, your chance to say, "I'm not just a list of achievements. I'm the solution to your problem." In this video, we're going to walk you through crafting that perfect cover letter, step by step. From understanding your audience to polishing your final draft, we've got you covered. Ready to get started? Let's make sure your first impression is not just good, but great. Chapter 2: Knowing your audience. Before you even start typing, there's something crucial you need to do: research. Knowing who you're writing to is half the battle in crafting a cover letter that resonates. So, grab your detective hat, and let's get sleuthing. First, find out who will be reading your cover letter. Is it the hiring manager, a team leader, or maybe the company CEO? Use LinkedIn, the company website, or even call the company to get the name of the person hiring for the position. Addressing your letter to a real person makes it personal and shows you've put in the effort. Next, dive deep into the company culture. Start with their website, social media profiles, and any news articles about them. What are their values? What language do they use? Are they all about innovation and pushing boundaries, or do they pride themselves on tradition and reliability? Understanding the company's heartbeat allows you to tailor your cover letter in a way that speaks their language. For example, if the company is all about creativity, showcase your innovative projects or thinking. If they value tradition, highlight your reliability and consistent track record. Remember, your goal is to show them that you're not just a fit for the job but also a fit for their team. It's like saying, "I get you, and I'm one of you." When a company feels understood, they're more likely to see you as a valuable addition to their team. Chapter 3: The Opening: Catching Attention. Have you ever heard the phrase, "You never get a second chance to make a first impression"? Well, in the world of cover letters, your opening sentence is that first impression. It's your moment to grab the reader's attention and make them think, "Wow, I need to meet this person." Start with something that jumps off the page. Forget the worn out "I am writing to apply for." Instead, how about starting with why you're passionate about your field? Or a bold statement about what you bring to the table? Imagine opening with, "Transforming challenges into opportunities has been my mantra, leading me to innovate solutions that impacted my previous company's bottom line positively." The key is to be authentic and engaging. Share a quick story or an achievement that directly relates to the position you're applying for. It's like the trailer to your favorite movie: make them so intrigued they can't wait to read the rest. Remember, the goal of the opening is not just to introduce yourself but to make them feel like they'd be missing out if they didn't learn more about you. It's your first step in the door. Make it count. Chapter 4: Showcasing your skills and experiences. Now that you've got their attention, it's time to make them believe you're the best fit for the job. This is where you match your skills and experiences with what they're looking for. But it's not about listing your resume, it's about telling the story behind it. For each skill or experience you mention, connect it to an achievement or a project. Instead of saying, I have 5 years of marketing experience, say, in my 5 years in the marketing field, I spearheaded a campaign that increased web traffic by 150%, directly impacting sales. Use numbers and specifics. It's the difference between saying you're a good team player and recounting the time you led a project team that delivered ahead of schedule, under budget, and increased team efficiency by 20%. Also, don't forget to show how your experiences can benefit the company. If you know they're looking to expand into new markets, mention how your background in market research and fluency in multiple languages can help them achieve that goal. This chapter of your cover letter is about making your experiences come alive in a way that resonates with the hiring manager. It's about painting a picture of the future, a future where you're making significant contributions to their team. Chapter 5, Demonstrating Company Knowledge. There's a secret sauce to making your cover letter unforgettable, showing off how much you know about the company. It's like walking into an interview and mentioning that you know the company just celebrated its 20th anniversary or that you're impressed by their recent initiative to go green. It shows you care, and trust me, that goes a long way. But how do you weave this into your cover letter without sounding like you just scrolled through their latest tweets? Start with what genuinely excites you about the company. Is it their innovative approach to solving industry problems? Their commitment to community service? Mention it, and link it to your values and experiences. For example, you might write, I was thrilled to learn about your initiative to improve literacy rates among underserved communities, a cause I've been passionately involved with as a volunteer tutor for the past 3 years. This approach does two things. It highlights your research and aligns your personal values with the company's mission. It's about showing a natural fit, making the hiring manager think, this person doesn't just want a job, they want to be part of what we do. Chapter 6, The Closing Argument. You've grabbed their attention, showcased your achievements, and demonstrated you're a cultural fit. Now, it's time to close your cover letter on a note that's confident, yet courteous, compelling, yet not overbearing. Your closing is your final pitch. It's where you summarize why, with all the qualifications and passion you've laid out, you're the right fit for the job. But remember, it's also where you want to leave them wanting more information, more conversation, more you. A powerful closing might read something like, with my proven track record in digital marketing and a deep passion for your mission to innovate sustainably, I'm excited about the prospect of contributing to your team. I'm eager to bring my skills to your company and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to discuss how I can contribute to your success. Then, invite them to take the next step. Whether it's suggesting a meeting or indicating your eagerness to discuss further over a call, make it clear you're ready to move this conversation from paper to person. Finally, a courteous sign-off with a thank you for considering my application or I appreciate your time and look forward to the possibility of working together leaves a lasting impression of professionalism and respect. Remember, your cover letter is not just a formality, it's a personal introduction, your story. Make it count from start to finish. Chapter 7, Format and Presentation. First impressions aren't just about what you say, they're also about how you say it. The look of your cover letter can be just as important as the content. A well-formatted cover letter signals professionalism and an attention to detail that hiring managers appreciate. Start with the basics, use a simple, clean font like Arial or Times New Roman, and keep the size between 10.5 to 12 points. Your margins should be 1 on all sides to give your letter an organized, spacious look. If you're sending your cover letter via email, consider using a slightly larger font for readability on screens. Your cover letter should not exceed 1 page. Brevity is your friend, it shows you can communicate effectively and value the reader's time. Begin with your contact information at the top, followed by the date, and then the employer's contact information. If you're emailing your cover letter, your introduction can start right after the salutation. Speaking of salutations, always aim for a personal touch by addressing the hiring manager by name. A line like, Dear Ms. Smith, is far more impactful than the impersonal to whom it may concern. For the body, stick to 3 to 4 concise paragraphs. Start with an engaging opener, delve into your relevant experiences and skills in the middle paragraphs, and conclude with a strong closing statement. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of white space. Avoid dense blocks of text by keeping your paragraphs short and sweet. This not only makes your cover letter more readable but also more visually appealing. Chapter 8, Common Pitfalls to Avoid. Now that we've discussed how to make your cover letter visually appealing, let's tackle some common mistakes that could sabotage your efforts. The biggest pitfall? Being too generic. Customizing your cover letter for each application is crucial. Hiring managers can spot a copy-pasted letter from a mile away. Tailor each letter to the job and company, highlighting specific experiences and skills that align with the role. Avoid repeating your resume verbatim. Your cover letter is a chance to tell the story behind the bullet points, providing context and personality. Use it to explain how your experiences make you a great fit for the job. Steer clear of cliches and buzzwords. Phrases like team player and hard worker are overused and don't differentiate you. Instead, demonstrate these qualities through specific examples. Neglecting to proofread is another critical mistake. Typos and grammatical errors can make a bad impression, suggesting a lack of attention to detail. Read your letter out loud, use spell check, and consider asking a friend to review it. Finally, don't forget to include a call to action. Politely request an interview or a meeting to discuss how you can contribute to the company. It shows initiative and eagerness to move forward in the process. By avoiding these pitfalls and focusing on a clean, personalized presentation, your cover letter will stand out for all the right reasons. Chapter 9, Proofreading and Final Touches. After you've poured your heart and skills into your cover letter, there's one crucial step left: proofreading. This step is your safety net, ensuring that your first impression is polished and professional. Here's how to make your cover letter shine, free of typos and errors. Take a break. After writing, step away for a few hours or even a day. Coming back with fresh eyes will help you catch mistakes you might have missed. Read out loud. This old school technique is surprisingly effective. Reading your cover letter out loud forces you to go slower, making it easier to catch awkward phrasing or grammatical errors. Use spell check and grammar tools. Tools like Grammarly can catch errors you might overlook. Just remember, they're not infallible. Use them as a first pass, but rely on your judgment for the final read-through. Ask for feedback. A second pair of eyes can catch mistakes you've glossed over. Choose someone who'll give you honest, constructive feedback, not just a pat on the back. Print it out. Sometimes, seeing your cover letter on paper rather than a screen can help you spot errors. Mark any changes with a pen, then update your digital version accordingly. Remember, your cover letter is a testament to your professionalism. A well-proofread letter shows you care about the details, a quality every employer values. Chapter 10, Cover Letter Variations. Your cover letter should be as unique as you are, especially when you're applying to different industries. Whether you're aiming for a creative role or a position in a more conservative field, understanding how to tweak your cover letter can set you apart. Creative industries. If you're applying for a job in design, arts, or media, your cover letter is a place to showcase your creativity. Consider including links to your portfolio or projects. Use conversational language that reflects your personality, and don't shy away from sharing your passion for the work. Traditional fields. For roles in industries like finance, law, or healthcare, professionalism and clarity are key. Stick to a more formal tone, but keep it engaging by focusing on your achievements and how they align with the company's goals. Highlight your expertise and readiness to contribute from day one. Tech and startups. Startups and tech companies often value innovation and the ability to adapt quickly. Show that you're tech savvy and forward-thinking. Mention any relevant projects or your proficiency with tools and technologies that are important in the industry. Nonprofit sector. Emphasize your commitment to the organization's mission. Share stories or experiences that demonstrate your passion for the cause. Nonprofits are looking for individuals who are not just capable but also deeply motivated by the work they do. No matter the industry, always keep your audience in mind. Tailor your cover letter to speak directly to their needs and culture, and you'll be sure to make a lasting impression.